It is good to be with you again, friend. This is Pastor Nat with your 5 minutes in the Bible to help you win the day. Whatever it is you're going through today, there is a way to push through it with excellence. So to help you do that, we are going to talk about the source of unending joy. Truth trumps feelings. That is something my mother often reminds me of. In other words, feelings come and they go. Now, they're real. They are telling us something. But at the end of the day, we as the people of God are to be driven by truth and not our emotions. This is what Paul had to say about joy in Philippians chapter 4. Always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Some people think that joy is an emotion. But joy is not a feeling. It's really a settled confidence in God. It's a belief. It's a conviction that God is in control. No matter what happens, God has got it. He's going to work it out for our good and His glory. When we really trust God, joy flows. It's grounded in truth and not our feelings or our circumstances. Paul says, rejoice. This means we are called to be in a continual and habitual state of rejoicing in all circumstances. But this kind of unending joy is found in God alone. That's why Paul said, rejoice in the Lord. Not in man, not in the circumstances, not your checking account or your job title. It is in God alone. Now, you've heard me say this, but it's worth saying again. If you really want to see what a person believes, look at how they react to the events of their lives. It's in those caught-off-guard moments that we display our true hope and faith. It was A.W. Tozer who said, "What comes to mind when we think about God is the most important thing about us." Knowing God is the source of true joy. Being in an intimate relationship with God is the secret to unending joy. Paul said, nothing can separate us from the love of God. No divorce, diagnosis, financial crisis, family rejection, pandemic, political disruption, or anything else will change our relationship with God. This is the reason to rejoice. So here's my challenge for you today. Rejoice in the Lord. Where is it that you've taken your eyes off of God and focused on the situation? Turn back to God. Where is it that you've forgotten God's goodness to His people? What about to you? Take time and focus. Remember His goodness. It is there you will find your joy. Where is it that you've put your trust in things other than God? I challenge you, take it back and give it to God. God will never leave you nor forsake you. Remember what Paul said, to live is Christ and to die is gain. That is the joy-filled focus. So let's get our eyes fixed on God and rejoice. Rejoice and rejoice. Our dependence upon God will allow us with joy to win the day.